City Sports Special. My name is Fentuo Tahiru Fentuo. We're chatting with the president of the Ghana Football Association, Mr. Kurt E.S. Okraku. Kurt, thank you very much for joining us here on City TV.
You're welcome.
It is
such a nice edifice.
Thank you very much. It's exactly 1 year since you took office as the president of the Ghana Football Association. Looking back, how would you describe the last 12 months?
Ooh, is it 1 year already? Or I see. Oh, okay. So it's been an interesting journey, to be honest. The immediate terms during our tenure was quite challenging, obviously. Getting to know the entity much better, especially at the time being a president of the FA. But I think that 10 months, 11 months, 12 months down the line, it's been an interesting journey. Like I said from the beginning, our responsibility is to get the fundamentals right, and that's exactly what we've been pursuing, just to ensure that we get the fundamentals right for our juvenile football, our women's football, beach soccer, futsal, the Women's Premier League, National Division 1 League, the Premier League, and of course all our national teams. So it's been an interesting journey.
Okay, let's talk about obviously, you had been running the association as part of the executive council for a while, but being at the helm and being the one that the bucks now you stop with, when you look back at the last 12 months, what would you say are some of the things that you discovered and thought, I didn't know this is what I was getting into?
Obviously, before October 25 last year, I had my own mindset as to how the organization is, the kind of challenges to expect. But obviously, 24 hours after being in the seat, I realized that there's a lot more that one has to do, a lot more issues that one has to give attention to. But I think that I'm blessed to have a very hard-working executive committee, people of varied background, people who've been very honest with me during this journey, for which reason, as a team, as a unit, we are very, very strong. I have an amazing working staff at the headquarters and at Pram and at the 10 regional offices. And I think that gradually we're fixing the puzzle. One of our foremost responsibilities was to ensure that we have an efficient secretariat, and this is what we have done. I think that we are 95% done at the headquarters. The next step will be to fix Pram, and then to ensure that our staff members across the regions are also well resourced. So we're on track.
Okay. Obviously, you mentioned quite a number of your products that you have. Sometimes you don't even take care as a journalist. You can lose track. Ghana Premier League, Ghana Division 1 League, Women's Premier League, Juvenile League. It's quite a lot. Which of them would you say is being the one that you've lost a lot of sleep over in trying to get to be at a level that you want to see?
All of it, because each one of them is very important. Okay, I sit here as the chairman of the National Juvenile Committee. What that tells you is that we're placing a lot of premium on juvenile football, so it's very important. But obviously, the Ghana Premier League is the Premier League of Ghana, for which reason we need to get it right. And one of the things that we started immediately is to put together an advisory team that will lead us into a privately managed Ghana Premier League. Okay, the team is led by the very revered Togbe Afede, and I think that they are in the final stages of their work. Soon they will start to engage the Football Association, and then we will move from there. Then we have the Women's Premier League, which has been at the heart of a lot of things that we've been doing. We've been giving women football a lot of attention, and we believe that a lot more attention will bring the sport to the level that we all want. Then, of course, National Division 1 League. So you could see clearly that, yes, hopefully. What I want to say is that once we allow an independently managed Premier League to come into fruition, the resources of the FA will now be channeled towards the National Division 1 and the Women's Premier League and then the FA Cup. So you will see that there will be a lot more resources coming to Division 1 League, a lot more resources coming to the Women's Premier League, and then the FA Cup, which will be an exciting period for everybody. Because if the FA alone has been able to develop the Ghana Premier League to the level that we have it now, just imagine 2-3 years down the line how the Division 1 League will look like. Okay, so when we speak about igniting passion and creating wealth for everybody, this is a clear example. Premier League will look interesting, Division 1 League will look good, Women's Premier League will look good, the FA Cup will look even more interesting than it used to be. So I think that the signals are quite good, and it is the case that we need a lot more resources. In terms of personnel at the headquarters, I think we are about okay. Capacity building is key for us. We engage in a lot of companies to help us in capacity building, to bring knowledge levels up, so we all move in the right way. And I think that once we get the basics right, which I have said a lot of times, our teams will be competitive, it will be interesting, our national teams will be competitive, and soon we'll start to bring the trophies again.
I mean, we see the stuff that your comms department is doing. There's a lot more content in there, and that's it's quite impressive.
Did you say a lot more content or a lot more content?
A lot more content. But what they're putting out there so far is better than what we used to know. So that is very impressive.
Obviously, I'm a media person. Henry is a media person. The General Secretary is a media person. We have a lot of media-friendly people on the Executive Council. Dr. Abe, Dr. Obin, Enimado. So obviously, we are very much concerned about the product that we offer to our consumers, okay? And we have said that we will do whatever it takes to reposition the product offering called Ghana Football, and that's exactly where we head into. Our comms department, like you rightly said, have been working extremely hard. Our marketing department working extremely hard, and with that right combination, I'm sure we will get to the promised land.
Okay, let me ask you about two more products. First one, the Ghana Premier League is back in November. Last season, bringing back the love, it was just about picking up at some point before COVID happened. With the new season incoming, what sort of new innovations should we expect? Because we've heard a lot of talk about VAR implementation starting now. For the next 3 years or so, it should be up and running. I mean, do you have any special innovations that we should expect in the new Ghana Premier League?
This new Executive Council would always have new stuff coming up. But what is true is that we'll only let it go public when it is ready. Okay, soon we'll be launching the new season soon, and I'm sure that you'll hear a lot of new ideas. But we'll continue to bring back the love. We'll continue to ignite passion and create wealth for everybody. Bringing back the love doesn't take 10 months. Okay, and we'll stick in that line and we'll push that agenda. I think that bringing back the love for football is on the hearts of many, and we'll not renege on that. Okay, it is an unmissable opportunity for all of us as leaders of the Football Association to bring back the love.
Okay, and then the last one, obviously, on what everybody loves so much, the national teams. National team success has eluded us for a very long time. We have another opportunity in 2022, obviously, at the AFCON. The CK has had the job for the Black Stars for a while now. Unfortunately, he hasn't even been able to play his first game because of COVID. But when you look at the direction in which we're going with the national teams, by the time you leave office, say in 4 years, what are you envisaging that we could achieve with our national teams, not just the Black Stars?
Well, I think that, and the answer I'm going to give you is the same answer I gave to the president. Okay, we're here to fix the fundamentals, to get it right. And when we get it right, we'll be very, very competitive. And once we are very competitive, soon the big trophies will start to land via the Kotoka International Airport again. What I'm saying is that we are very positive. We believe that given the support the entire country has offered us, we'll be able to break that target of envy one more time. The Black Stars is on the heart of everybody. And you see clearly from his first 2 call-ups that he's a deep thinker. He's bringing in quality. And it's just a matter of time. This team will start to gel. And then we'll be very, very competitive and interesting again. It's been a long time since the Black Stars played interesting football, entertaining football. Okay, and same will be replicated at the U20 level, the U17, boys and girls, across all our national brands, especially with the national team. So we are very much positive. We are very, very positive about how the future looks like, and we can't wait to get it started, honestly.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. President. We always have a lot to talk about, but we don't have all of the time. That'll be all we have for you on this special edition of this special City Sports with the GFA President Kurt Okraku. My name is Fentuo Tahiru Fentuo. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care and bye-bye.